Gullveig is a pivotal figure in Norse mythology, whose tale intertwines with themes of greed, magic, and the devastating conflict between the Aesir and Vanir, two clans of gods. She is often associated with the Vanir and linked to the darker aspects of gold and wealth, symbolizing the destructive potential of greed. Her story is recounted in fragments, primarily in the Poetic Edda, but its implications reverberate throughout the myths, marking the first great war in the Nine Realms. Gullveig appeared in Asgard, the home of the Aesir gods, as a mysterious and enchanting woman. She was said to radiate beauty and allure, but her true power lay in her mastery of magic, particularly Seidr, a form of sorcery associated with fate and the manipulation of fortune. Gullveig brought with her the knowledge of gold and the allure of wealth, captivating the gods with her talk of its wonders. Her presence introduced a sense of greed and discord into the Aesir, who were otherwise more focused on honor and power. The gods grew increasingly suspicious and uneasy about Gullveig. Her teachings about gold began to spark avarice and division among them, threatening the harmony of Asgard. The Aesir, led by Odin, the All-Father, decided to take drastic measures. They seized Gullveig, accusing her of sowing discord and corrupting their values. In their fury, they subjected her to a brutal execution. She was thrown into a great fire. However, Gullveig's true nature revealed itself in this moment of torment. Despite being burned alive, Gullveig emerged unscathed. Not once, but 3 times, she was burned and 3 times she rose again, each time more radiant and terrifying than before. Her repeated resurrection demonstrated her indomitable power and her connection to the mystical forces of the Vanir. The Aesir called her by another name, Heid, meaning bright one or glowing one, recognizing her resilience and the unsettling power she wielded. Gullveig's treatment by the Aesir sparked outrage among the Vanir, the gods of nature, fertility, and wealth. The Vanir saw her persecution as an unjust attack on one of their own, a grievous insult that demanded retribution. Thus began the Aesir-Vanir War, a conflict that would reshape the very fabric of the Nine Realms. The war was brutal and long-lasting, marked by great destruction and the use of both physical might and magical prowess. The Aesir, led by Odin, relied on their strength in battle, while the Vanir, with gods like Freyr, Freya, and Njord, used their connection to nature and sorcery. Neither side could gain a definitive victory, and the realms suffered greatly as the war raged on. Eventually, both sides realized that continued fighting would only lead to mutual annihilation. In the end, a truce was reached. To seal the peace, the two groups exchanged hostages. The Vanir sent Njord and his children, Freyr and Freya, to live among the Aesir, while the Aesir sent Honir and Mimir to the Vanir. This exchange fostered a fragile alliance between the two groups and allowed them to share their respective knowledge and power. Gullveig's role in these events was monumental. Her actions, whether deliberate or incidental, exposed the vulnerabilities of the Aesir and highlighted the corrosive effects of greed. She also underscored the potency of magic and its capacity to challenge even the most powerful of gods. Gullveig, as Heid, remained a symbol of resilience and the indomitable nature of certain forces, gold, greed, and magic, that could not be easily controlled. The story of Gullveig is a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked desire and the chaos it can bring. Her persecution ignited a divine war, but it also led to a reconciliation that unified the Aesir and Vanir, paving the way for a more balanced pantheon. Gullveig's enigmatic character continues to fascinate, embodying both the allure and peril of the treasures and powers she represented.